Hello everyone, we are from group 7 and we are going to discuss about the article that we found based on pest control in plantation and crops. So this is the article that we found explaining about plantation and crops disease mainly in Malaysia. In Malaysia, there have been many established plantations. However, these plantations sometimes fail to produce high yields of agarwood and disappoints the owners because it took years to build all this, but somehow the result was not satisfying because of this disease and pest. If the damage can be detected at early stage, the effort to save the trees could be really successful. But due to the lack of knowledge, there are some farmers that use wrong treatment or simply ignore the damage with their thought that the attacks are only temporary and that the disease will recover itself. So this is the example of pest that is mostly found in plantations in Malaysia. The first one is Hortia vitisoides, a type of moth. It is mostly found in Southeast Asia, Hong Kong, India, and northern Queensland, Australia. Young larvae often attack the leaf, while the adult larvae tend to attack the entire leaf on a branch before moving to another branch. Serious attacks of these Hortia vitisoides can cause the entire tree having no leaves and retarded their growth. However, no death were ever reported due to the attack of this pest, but somehow it affects the growth of the tree and the quality of the crops. So this is the example on how the larvae attack the leaf. The second one is the larvae eating the leaves, and this is the larvae in groups. So, to prevent these Hortia vitisoides, we have several preventions such as insecticides called cypermethrin, 5% is used to get rid of this pest. And then we have the natural enemies such as the braconic parasitoids, a type of parasites that eats on this pest, and also a Cycanus dichotomus.
Pitama hermacelis. The caterpillar of the hermacelis species included in the order Lepidoptera. Larvae Pitama hermacelis live in leaves that are attached or attached to each other. They will eat leaves and use them as nests. Leaves that is used as a nest will be affected until the leaves look transparent. These caterpillars are not found in groups but are distributed randomly to the top, middle, and bottom heading of leaves. Pitama hermacelis attacks usually not serious. So this is the example of the attacks of Pitama hermacelis. So, ways to prevent Pitama hermacelis is by using their natural enemy such as Trichogramma plattneri and Cottesia. Trichogramma plattneri and Cottesia are basically wasps that eat Pitama hermacelis. Next is by cut or remove the attack branch. We can simply remove or cut the affected branch by Pitama hermacelis to prevent damage for the plant. Next, wood boring beetles. Wood boring beetles come from Coccidae family. Most often attack dying or dead trees by drill and make a hole in tree trunk. Wood boring beetle mostly attack Aquilaria tree. Signs or symptoms that can be seen such as white insect fresh on tree trunk, fine hole around 4 to 6 mm in diameter at the trunk, broken branch, or even worse, the tree could possibly die. So this is example of the attack of wood boring beetle. So ways to prevent wood boring beetles are by borate treatment. This method is efficient way to prevent wood boring beetles, as this method can kill the wood boring beetles. Next, insecticide. We can use insecticide such as redsect to keep the wood boring beetles to keep coming to woods or tree.
Assalamualaikum, my name is FARIHA binti MANSUR. Today I will be explain about pests that can cause damage on plant. So the first is scale insect. Scale insect is one of plant sap-sucking insect. Scale insect attack the stems and leaf of plants. These insects are considered as small pests and doesn't cause death to the tree. So this is picture of scale insect. There is ways to control and prevent from attack by scale insect. First is using biological control method, which is with the existing their natural enemies such as beetle and ants. Second, use a systemic insecticide such as acephate for serious attack of scale insect. Systemic insecticide ni dia merupakan salah satu pest control yang boleh kita guna. Systemic insecticide ni dia water soluble, so pesticide akan menyerap dalam tumbuhan dari dua arah, sama ada akar ke daun ataupun sebaliknya lah. Penggunaan systemic insecticide ni dapat membunuh serangga yang terdapat dalam semua bahagian tumbuhan. Yang ketiga, using white oil are more safer for farmers and their natural enemy. White oil ni digunakan untuk mengawal serangga perosak. So white oil ni sebenarnya bukan racun, tetapi white oil dia nak bagi serangga perosak ni rasa lemas, jadi serangga perosak akan matilah. Kedua, whitefly. Whitefly is a sap-sucking insect. The attack of whitefly onto plant is not serious and doesn't cause damage to the leaf or tree dead. This insect is also associated with the formation of black mold. This is the example of black mold. Signs or symptoms can be seen on plant leaf attacked by whitefly. First, the formation of white cotton underneath the surface of leaf. Second, the presence of tiny white insects. So this is the example of formation of white cotton. So the ways to control whitefly is same as scale insect, which is using systematic insecticide such as thiacloprid. That's all from me. Thank you.
Cotton stainer. The scientific name of this pest is Distichus species, which is one of the major pests of the cotton trees such as kapok, ladyfingers, rosal, and hibiscus. The presence of this pest is reported to cause failure to the cotton cultivation in Malaysia by Peter in 1988. However, the attack of this pest on Aquilaria tree was small and not serious. Cotton stainer did not cause death, but the leaves of the trees will be Termites. The scientific name of this pest is Globitermus sulphurus, which usually attack the coconut and palm trees. The case where these termites attack the Aquilaria tree is very rare. Ways to prevent the attacks of these pests. Number 1. Cotton stainer. Spraying insecticides such as diazinon, methamidopus, and carbaryl are effective in controlling these insects. Next, termites. Using insecticides such as imidacloprid or chlorpyrifos as localized treatment or spot treatment.
Hai, nama saya Siti KHADIJAH WADINA. Dalam video ni saya akan terangkan pasal koya, mealybugs. Mealybug looks like fine white wool or cotton that attach to the tree. They damage the plants by sucking the sap, plant's liquid. Their attacks onto Acloria tree are not serious and doesn't involve the loss in terms of economy. Dalam kata lain, koya ataupun mealybug ni adalah sejenis serangga perosak kecil. Ia dijumpai di iklim panas dan lembap macam Malaysia. Koya berbentuk bujur telur berwarna merah muda atau putih yang mengeluarkan cairan manis. Kalau kat dalam gambar ni macam tak nampak sangat untuk koya. Koya ni ada selalunya dekat batang pokok. Kat sini. Kadang-kadang ada kat bawah daun. Kat situ kebanyakannya koya berada. There are several options that can be used to control the attacks of mealybug depending on the severity and objective. Ni adalah cara untuk kita control serangga perosak ni. First, through the biological control like black ant iaitu semut hitam and kerengga. Kita tahu kerengga macam ni dan ni adalah semut hitam. This kerengga will expel the mealybug that trying to live near their nest by biting and release poisonous chemical from their egg caster. The bite of kerengga can cause irritating and allergic to human skin. Kalau kita kena gigit dengan kerengga, biasalah akan ada gatal-gatal. And the last slide. The way to prevent and control: first, using a strong water spray or rub gently using hands or brush. This method is suitable for the minor attacks. Ni kalau kita kena attack rasanya. Second, if serious, spray the insect using mixture of white oil and insecticide. I don't know how to pronounce it. Third, using kitchen insect spray which can be made by ourselves. Like a mixture of garlic, onion, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Once over water, mix and let them for 1 hour before drain and add 1 tablespoon of mixture. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.